What we're going to do now is a tutorial explaining the features of Wiz Support and how to set up the operator responses, URLs, and all the tools available for the operator to be able to send information to the surfer on the web page. The first thing you do if you're a new user to Wiz Support is you need to go to the settings section of the program by clicking on it. The settings section will open up. These are the number of settings that you need to set up so your surfer, your website visitor, can read certain verbiage that you want to put in relating to your company, and you can customize the windows accordingly for your business, for your website surfer to have a look at. The first thing you need to do is go to General, the section right here that we're in right now, to make sure that your system is going to be online. You can choose system offline if you don't want to use a program right then, or if you're having problems, just put technical problems. You can select either of those. The answer type that you want is waiting window. This is a selection for a waiting window to assist the operator speaking to the surfer. You can choose whether or not to have video chat or audio chat. You can just keep a text chat if you like, but you need to control this element of Wiz Support program. You need to activate the video chat support and the audio chat support. You can get feedbacks from the customers. You can set that up, and I'll show you how. A chat too long pretty much is just a notification that you've been chatting to for a very long time with a website surfer, and you should either conclude the discussion with a sale or move on to another customer. This section all the way through this downwards to the bottom of this window is pretty much an area for you to customize responses and verbiage for your website visitor to see, whether it be, "Hi, how are you? This is Kiwi Audio Visual," or "Hi." You can customize all the verbiage in the actual windows. You must remember to save at the bottom of the page. If you make any changes whatsoever, you click Save. Now we are still in the settings area of the Wiz Support program. Go to Subjects, which is the next column. Click on Subjects. Subjects area is an area where the website owner can set up subjects of discussion. These subjects will be available for the surfer to choose from when instituting a chat with the business. For instance, over here, the website surfer would like to talk about audio. They now can select an audio to chat to the operator with. Or they would like to talk about lighting. They can select lighting. But this is where you set the actual folders up. So for instance, I'm going to do an example folder. I go to the little subject matter there, I write in example, and I save it. As you can see, it will save it down here in the subject list. There's the new folder right there. One word of caution. This area right here, press here. This is important. Your operators who are actually answering the chats coming in from the surfers need to be approved to talk about certain subjects. So if you would like to approve a operator to speak about the example folder or the contents of the example folder, you need to do it the following. Press here. For any of these subjects to be used by the operator, they need to be approved. Some of the information in the folders are subject to security. Certain operators can talk about certain subjects, perhaps, and others can talk about other subjects. To approve an operator to talk about a subject, please press on the button here. It will go to a window where it will give you the ability to approve a subject for an operator to chat about. So we press there. We've set up the subject already, and now we are in the users section of the program, where you can see over here Kiwi Support on the bottom. That's the username. Kiwi Support is the actual name of the display operator. They have application access, yes. Collect calls, yes. Super user, yes. Save, yes. Now, this is the section right here where you choose subjects. Click on subjects. The operator now is allowed to talk about all these subjects. However, the example folder that we made, he cannot chat about it. He or she cannot chat about the example folder because we have not approved them. So what we need to do is go up to this drop window, click on it, come on down to the example folder that I've just created, or the example subject, click on it, and save. Now the operator can chat about all these topics, including the new subject, the example subject that I created. I'm going to go back now to settings, and we'll continue with the setup of the program. We've done the general settings, we've done subjects, where we set up a subject, an example folder, and by the way, you can delete these folders at any time by simply clicking delete, and the subject will be gone. The next aspect of Wiz features is the response section. I'm clicking on the response section, is where you can create a response, an automated response ready at a click of a button to send through to a surfer without having to type out all the verbiage. It's very easy, but you need to set up folders for specific subject matter. For instance, if we look down here, the response list, what is surround sound? Well, there's a preset response already made saying a multi-channel amplifier that sends the surround sound signals to as many as 7 speakers and up to as many 4 subwoofers, duplicating the enormous sound of the movie theater. This couldn't have been typed out very easily by the operator, but now that it's in a response, it's very easy. Just at a click of a button to click it and it goes through to the text box. This has been saved to the home theater folder. For instance, if you would like to make a new response, you need to make a title for that response, and again I will create a title, say an example title.
You could pick up the pace a bit.
Okay. Example title. The title. What is the response of the title? This, my response will be, this is an example. This is an example response. Now, before I carry on, I need to allocate it to a folder, and I've decided to allocate it to the home theater folder, for instance. I click on that and save. So before I save, let's go through this. I title my response, example title. The response is, this is an example response, and I've saved it to the home theater folder. Very important, and save. To check that it's gone through, I will down scroll and look for my title. My title was